I want you to think of 3 feelings that you're going to activate. I like to think of it as activating the fire within us. You see, we have to have, the fire can be the zest for life. But what are 3 feelings that would allow you to know deep inside that you're operating within your highest power? I like to think of it as throwing that intention, that piece of wood onto the fire that's going to activate that, right? It's going to stroke the fire with clear action in order to bring them to life. So let's put some twigs on the fire as you're thinking there, right? Maybe you want to have self-love. You see, in order to be a receiver of love from others and really be in a healthy relationship, you must accept yourself. And that just sounds like this huge thing to do, but it's really not, okay? And so, like, maybe I'm going to throw out some ideas. Self-love that would then lead to love from another, right? And if you have love for yourself, then wouldn't it make sense that you have confidence? Let's throw some confidence, a big twig on confidence, right? Now, I don't mean just any ordinary kind of confidence, and I don't mean confidence like pride and ego. I mean this unbreakable, unshakable confidence that you know you have a purpose on earth. That's the kind of confidence I want you to have. It's a certainty in your gifts and your abilities and your talents. I want you to stand tall with that supreme confidence that cannot be broken. Yes, you can get a little discouraged, but it's not broken. Okay, confidence that you trust that you can get paid well for your work and also have that work energize your sense of purpose here. Those are some ideas. Because you see, we're always trying to find our perfect path, aren't we? Really, we are. And we can even procrastinate that path. Anybody a procrastinator? Anybody avoid life by being super busy so that you really don't simply even have to spend time with yourself? That blocks us, by the way. Whether you have 2021 right now and into the future, whether you want to own your own business, that's something you can stroke into the fire. Throw it in, right? Let's activate it. What if you want to have increased and vibrant health? What if you want to release some weight that doesn't serve your highest good? I did not say, you're going to release 50 pounds. The brain doesn't work that way. But it will start to work in increments. So let's release what doesn't work for you, right? What if you want to be deeply connected in loving relationships? Throw that into the fire, right? You see, I'm bringing some awarenesses to you. These ideas don't have to be yours. But I want, really, your intuition to be activated, that ideas begin to fall for you, right? Because what if you could have soul purpose? Multiple soul purposes. You don't have to pick one. That's really a burden, okay? And overwhelming sometimes. What if you want more money in your life? Now, just like releasing weight, you don't give some big old number you got to accomplish in 2021. Don't do that, okay? When it comes to money, I know that people want more. I get that, okay? But you can't be stating that you want $1 million if you don't have a job. You have to break them down, like we talked about last week, into incremental action items that are doable. But what if you did have a job that fed you, fed your soul, and increased your bank account? What if you could make more money and put 10%, 20%, 2% away on a monthly basis? Right? Don't be doubling your income. I've worked with a lot of people, and when someone hits bigger numbers like 500,000, then the brain gets on board with multiplying and doubling it. So if you're making 40,000, why don't you shoot for 60,000 this year or something more, right? If you're making 150,000, why don't you shoot for 75,000 more? Okay, you with me? How you can increase that in increments instead of this big bodacious goal that the brain will never be on board with because it feels impossible. Okay, those are some ideas. So I want you to put in the Facebook chat here, put into the group chat what intention. It can be a word. It can be, just not a paragraph because I can't read through them all, but an intention you have, that one word, because we're going to activate that. I want to help you with this today. Okay, I want you to be able to feel into it. If you want love, I want you to put self-love. If you have enough self-love, okay, then I want you to put, if you want a relationship, a partner, a life partner. Maybe you're too hard on yourself and you need to forgive yourself for just stuff, for not being perfect. Okay, successful to the brain, to the subconscious, means a lot more. And it's not that you can't have more. It's not that you can't have success. But you have to start with something, like let's find you something, let's activate that. So when during this activation or visualization, I want you to think of something that you love doing and how you feel loving doing it. It doesn't matter if it's realistic or not, and it doesn't matter if you can make money at it or not. Okay, so you just have to be able to come up with something that you would like to do on a daily basis. What brings you joy? Like success, we use that in all areas, the word success. We also use joy all the time. Truth is, subconscious does not know what joy means. So let's break joy down. Does it mean that you enjoy dancing? So what would more dancing be in your life? Does it mean joy is communicating with another human being, right? What does joy mean to you? That's how I want you to think of it, because those are both really good. And feeling what peace inside feels like. And with so much going on in the world, it's super easy to avoid and it's super easy to procrastinate. So I understand. So maybe in your intentions for this time that we're in is that you can do something in your action item on a daily basis. Just one thing. Okay? You can make a list of 3 things and do one of 3 things. It doesn't matter. You can do all 3 things. Give yourself some flexibility there, but that every day you're going to get something done. It's not marking 10 things off your list, dear one. Okay? Break it down. Okay? Does health mean that you have less pain? Does health mean that you're able to take action just to make a doctor's appointment because you haven't been to a doctor in 5 years? You follow me? Like, what action items do you need to take to have good health? Does it mean changing an eating habit, maybe minimizing sugar? So what brings you joy to create? That's what I would ask you. What do you feel like doing a little bit on a daily basis that you enjoy? Okay? Because it can be you're good at decorating and creating a space of harmony in your space. You're good at writing. You're good at acting. You're good. You've got it. It's just allowing yourself to do it. Okay? And I think that's really good. And then working out. You like to do a lot of things, so I just pick something you enjoy, okay? And maybe it's dancing. Maybe, dancing brings a lot of joy to a lot of people, even if they're alone in their space. Crank that music up, okay? The universe can't give us opportunities if we don't see them, or it will give us opportunities when we don't see them because we're too busy doing other things or we don't believe in ourselves, right? And when we are in integrity with ourselves, now that's not a big thing, guys. That means if you tell yourself that let's put something simple, like let's say you have a meeting on Zoom. That means you get on time. That's what that means. It means you show up and you get on time. That's a way to honor the system and honor it and bring integrity. If you make a commitment that you're going to do something with someone, you don't flake at the last minute. It's little things. If you make a commitment that you're going to save $10 a month, you save $10 a month and you don't go to Starbucks one time. That's what integrity is. Start small and And I'll tell you what, it really escalates fast. It's amazing what that will do. Keeping integrity with your word and what you say that you will do, it just begins with that. If someone says they want to have better health, then you have to walk every day. You have to do something every day. You can dance, you can get on a trampoline. Doesn't matter, but you have to take action. If you have it's whatever you have a desire, that's what you have to take action in to make it happen. Oftentimes in the world of manifesting, we speak something and then we think it's going to land at our front door. I'm not suggesting that's you, Laura. I'm speaking to the collective here, okay? Or we want to make money, but we don't have a job and we don't take action. Or we want love, but we won't go out. Or we won't go to a group meeting, or, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things. Or we reject the first person that asks us out on a date. Things like that. We have to take action. Okay, I'm excited. Should we do a visualization now? Because that's what I want to do. I want to help you, okay? And I want to take these things that you've done and that you've written out, and I want you to use them in this exercise that we're going to do. All right. So I want you to get into a comfortable position, okay? Because now that you have your goals, I want to bring them to a state of like a peak state in your mind, so that you can experience them, so that you can feel them, and so that you know and believe that they can be for you. And that's what I would like for you. So I'd like you to get into a comfortable position, and I'm going to take you through a visualization. So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, okay, and just feel the things that come through to you. All right, here we go. So close in this comfortable position that you're in, preferably with your feet on the floor, okay, sitting up. I want you to close your eyes, probably as I will, okay? Close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to take a deep breath in. Breathing in, there you go, all the way in, filling your lungs, all the way to capacity, and hold. There you go, hold it, a little bit more. Now release. There you go. Just cleanse breath out as if I could hear it. Okay? Now I want you to take another deep breath in. There you go. But I want you to bring this breath in all the way up your back, like your central nervous system. You're breathing into your lungs, up through the spine, all the way up through your throat, up through your eyes. There you go. And I want you to hold this in your brain. There you go. Holding it in your brain, your breath. You're activating your theta. You're activating visualization. Now release. Good job. Relax. There we go. Okay. Now on the next breath. All right. When you come down, when you breathe out, I want you to drop down into your heart space, okay? So here we go. Take one more breath in. And as you release it, you're going to drop down into your heart, literally like a room-shaped heart, okay? This heart, there we go. You're landing in this beautiful lotus flower that's full of crystalline energy. That's for you. This is your safe space. It's your heart space. The floor is heart-shaped. The walls bow out as it reaches a heart-shaped ceiling. There you go. And in this space, you sense, feel, and imagine that your soul is represented in this space. There you go. You sense, feel, and imagine that there's things in your life that you're missing. There's things in your life that you desire to have more of. You desire this love and these feelings of being connected. So at the count of 3, I'm going to take you on a little journey. Okay? 3. There you go. Falling into a sense deep of relaxation. 2. Activating that the sounds around you will allow you to go deeper relax on all levels and dimensions. Now 3. You sense, feel, and imagine that you are standing in a beautiful outdoor space at the top of a mountain. There you go. Where you're safe. Now this mountain represents something for you. It represents all the stuff, all the work, all the things that you have done in your life. But there is a knowingness that there is more for you. So as you look to the right, you see a tree, and you're drawn towards this tree. There you go. And as you begin to walk to the tree, as you get closer, you're feeling this tree. It contains wisdom for you. And as you get closer, you put both hands on the tree. You sense, feel, and imagine the bark of the tree. It represents you. It represents your lineage. It represents your ancestors. It represents your guardian angels and guides in your life that are here to support you on a daily basis. Beautiful. Now, I want you to bend your head back ever so slightly. And as you look up, you see hanging from the tree, among the leaves, 3 gold keys. Curious, right? There you go. I want you to reach up and pull one of these gold keys off the tree. Now look at the key. There's your intention on the key. I want you to speak your intention out loud. Feel this. Feel love. Feel connection. Feel purpose. Feel that job. Feel that career. There you go. You feel this? I do. Feel the lightness. Feel the zest for life. Return as you take this key and you place it up against your heart. And as you do that, it absolutely integrates into your heart, integrates into your energy system, integrates into the physical body, and it activates your soul's truth of the divinity that lies within you. You feel it? Because I do. Now, reach up and pick key number 2 hanging there from the tree. And as you hold this intricate, delicate key in your hand, you see your intention written on it. You might be able to even see a visual of what this looks like, in addition, right, to what it's going to feel like. So visualize now what this is. There you go. It's more confidence. It's making decisions with greater ease, maybe. Because this is for you. There you go. Now take this key. And I want you to feel what you visualized into your heart. And just hold it there. Embrace it. Embrace that your soul is connecting with a life purpose, with more joy. It's connecting with confidence. It's connecting with peace. Inner peace, inner balance. It's connecting maybe with trust. Yeah. You're doing great. You're right. There's one more key. Reach up and pull the key down. Hold it in both hands. As you look at it, you know you're going to embrace it. And I want you to, because you know how to do it now. What does it feel like to live in this intention? What does it feel like to be in an environment of hope, courage, and trust? What does it feel like to be doing on a daily basis what you love to do? What does it feel like to believe in yourself? Sense, feel, and imagine the truth of what it is right now. There you go. Now, take this key and put it up to your heart. There it goes. Ever so easily. It integrates into every cell, organ, and tissue. Beautiful. Now, I believe in you. Your guardian angels believe in you. And it is in your divine right to have more joy, more peace. It is in your divine right to have your hopes and dreams come to fruition, and it is in your divine right to take action on a daily basis. There you go. Now, these have been forever ingrained into your heart, mind, body, and soul, activating the trust that this divinity within you has been activated. There we go. That you are lovable, and it is in your divine right to love yourself. There we go. And so at the count of 3, I want you to come back. I want you to come back to your space, to your chair, to us together. Oh, here we go. 3. The intention to take action on a daily basis becomes integrated at this present moment. 2. Trust and confidence in who you are is integrated at this present moment. And 1. Allowing and activating this gift of knowingness and intuition is present tense on a daily basis, whether you believe it or not. It is. There you go, everyone. Bringing your breath back, or your awareness back to your breath. There you go. There we go. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes.